My next assignment. My boss told me that I needed to kill someone, but I didn't think it would be someone this dangerous. Someone like him. Dmitri, the Russian hitman. I heard he's been laying low in Sin City. I said to myself, this is the perfect opportunity for me to take. As I'm about to kill him, I realize there's a couple of men out there, and I knew that I have to use my skills to kill them in order to get to Dmitri.
What up, bub?
This is too easy for me. In fact, it's actually too easy.
Why, hello. Ah, I know you. You must be Victor.
He pulls out a gun on me as well. And at that point, I knew only one of us was gonna get out of there. Hell, maybe both of us were gonna die at that point.
I'm not gonna let you live. You cannot stop me. So how'd it go, Vic? Did you kill him? Please, don't. Oh, by the way, that's a nice jacket.
But now I realized that there was one man that I needed to kill. That man, his name was Montes. That bitch think he could kill me. He is wrong. I am Dmitri, the Russian hitman. No one's gonna kill me here in Sin City. He really thinks he's gonna kill me. Might as well get this over with.
Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. So Sin City, A Dame to Kill For is the sequel to the first Sin City movie that came out in 2005. It's been 9 years since the release of the first Sin City. I remember back then Sin City was big and everyone was like, oh my gosh, Sin City is so great, so revolutionary. And then one day I was like, you know what, let me just watch the first Sin City. I watched it, I freaking loved the movie. In fact, I fucking loved it. It was so cool, it was so original, and it was literally off the page, off the graphic novel onto the big screen. So it was like you were watching the graphic novel but on the big screen instead of reading it. I'm here to say happily that Sin City, A Dame to Kill For is a really good movie. Now, is it better than the first one? No, but that doesn't mean like the movie's terrible. The movie is still on its own. It's really good. Just like the first one, it feels fresh now because it's been 9 years since the original, and we haven't seen a film like Sin City since Sin City that came out in 2005. The film looks beautiful. When you watch it on the big screen, it looks beautiful. The visual effects are all amazing. The black and white color schemes. And in Sin City, A Dame to Kill For, it plays both as a prequel and a sequel to the first one. Just like the first one has 3 stories, some of them are prequels and some of them are sequels to the original. Let me just say, just like the first one, once again, Mickey Rourke steals this movie as Marv. Marv in the first film, he was awesome. He was bad ass. I mean, his story was a revenge story and he was freaking awesome. He's funny, he's badass, and he's just like one of those guys, he just doesn't care. You mess with him, yeah, your neck is gonna be broken. Also, we got new faces in there. We got Josh Brolin, who's replacing Clive Owen as Dwight. And Josh Brolin, I really think he did an awesome job. I mean, I really like Josh Brolin. He kicked ass in this movie. He played a good Dwight, and what I like was that he didn't play Clive Owen's Dwight. He played his own version of Dwight, and that's what I really like. And Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in this movie, and he is awesome. The only bummer is that I wish there was a little bit more screen time on him, and I wish that his story, that he's in his story, was just a little bit longer. In that story, you felt like it was going somewhere, then it ended, you're like, I could have seen it go a little bit longer, but it was fine. But Joseph Gordon-Levitt, awesome in this movie. Alright, let's talk about the ladies. Eva Green plays the main villain, Alba Lord, in one of the stories, A Dame to Kill For. She is awesome in this movie. Just like in 300, I really liked her in 300 because I thought she played a really good villain. And Sin City, man, she plays even better villain in this movie. Her character is evil as hell, and every time she's on screen, you feel the presence and how she carries herself throughout the entire film. You're like, fuck. If I get near that chick, I'm gonna get fucked up. And then we also got Jessica Alba. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Jessica Alba, she's not a great actress. But I felt that in this movie, she handled herself a lot more better than she was in the first one. Because in the first one, she was just mostly a damsel in distress. But it was cool to see that in this movie, she was like, you know what, I'm tired of this. She starts kicking ass. And it's believable, you know? It's not like one of those things where Jessica Alba does something and you're like, what the fuck? She was good in the movie. She great? No. But from her previous films, yeah, this is her best performance. And in Sin City: A Dame to Kill For, it doesn't have the same impact that the first one had, because the first one, when it came out, it was just so original, so fresh, and it changed the game. And some of the stories in this film aren't as memorable as the stories in the first one. And the thing about the first Sin City was that you were able to dive into the characters, you care for them a lot. And since the movie was longer, you got more character depth, you got more character development. And in this movie, it's much shorter than the first one. It's an hour and 40 minutes. There's these characters that goes from dark moments, and you're like, oh, I wish I knew a little bit more about this character, because I can't really feel for them that much. But it doesn't mean like you don't give a shit about the characters. But overall, Sin City: A Dame to Kill For is what you want a Sin City movie to be. Is it as good as the first one? No. But it's still a really good movie that I had a really great time with, that really surprised me, because I was worried that this film was not going to be good. And I'm going to give it a B+. I really like Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. If you were the fan of the first Sin City, I highly, highly recommend you guys go see it. And if you didn't like the first Sin City because how it was, because it was, let's say, it felt like a comic book movie, then don't even bother. But anyways, the movie is really enjoyable, and I highly, highly recommend it to you guys, because it's actually a pretty good movie. So that is my review for Sin City: A Dame to Kill For, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, and have a nice day.